Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
No, is it? Hello, watchers. We're watching whatever. I'm Nathan.
I'm Danny.
We're here today with Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Now, we were just looking up some information. The first one came out 40 years ago in 1984. And the last one, Beverly Hills Cop 3, came out in 1994. So it's a 30-year gap since the movies. Now, I've seen all three, Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3. Danny's seen 1. He's not sure about 2 and 3. But
Yeah.
because of how long it's been, I don't remember anything about 2 or 3. I remember pieces of part 1.
Me too. Yeah, I hardly remember.
Yeah. It's basically like watching a whole new movie here. Just only thing is, Eddie Murphy's in it. So, all right. Anything you want to say before we start?
No, I mean, I think essentially, this is gonna be like I mean, even though it's like an old intellectual property, it's just gonna feel brand new because I don't really remember much about it, so I don't have any like positive or negative feelings towards the character or anything like that from what I remember.
Yeah. I just remember I thought the first one was pretty funny.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, I remember certain scenes, and I remember thinking it was pretty funny. Um, yeah, it's like essentially it's like the fish out of water story, right?
Yeah.
He's from like back then in like the 80s, like Detroit was like the murder capital of America or something, maybe the murder capital of the world. And so he comes from that environment and then comes to Beverly Hills, and so it's like it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Like yeah, his like the way he does police work and investigation is probably so different from like Beverly Hills cops, right? And so yeah, I imagine it's gonna be more of the same,
Yeah.
anyway. All right.
So we have no expectations really about this as far as what to expect. Even the trailer, I remember I did look at the trailer, but again, I just don't remember it. I don't remember
Right.
anything. So we're coming into this basically as completely new to it. Right?
Right.
So everyone watching us here on YouTube, thank you for joining with us. Please remember to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Leave us a comment. Everyone following us on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. We are glad you're here with us, and we hope you enjoy this and have fun with it like we're going to. All right, and we're going to start the program here. One thing to note, this video here, it's coming out very quickly. I decided to put it out right away since this is our first actual new movie that we're watching and releasing. So with our current game, with the score count and everything like that, just keep in mind that the other videos you're going to see, because this is coming out at the same time as Jumanji, those were pre-recorded already. So just keep that in mind, and hope you enjoy what you're going to watch here today.
It is another balmy day here in the D.
Yeah, dude, he produced it. That's crazy.
Yeah. I remember this movie. I mean, this music.
Paul Reiser too.
Man. Bronson, dude, Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. Bronson Pinchon is Balky, right?
Yeah, he's Balky. Wow, they're back.
You know I can lock you up for that, right? Fuck you, Foley!
Got the money?
Hey, Axel, I don't want to come off like some kiss ass, you know what I mean? But I did want to say, you're kind of the reason I got into police work in the first place.
Is that right?
So when you reached out for the tickets, I gotta say, man, I was pretty pumped, you know? Honestly, I assumed you didn't even like hockey, so this is...
Wait, why would you assume that?
Oh, because...
I'm just
No. No, it's just that you never talk about hockey, man.
Well,
That's all
hockey happens to be in my blood.
It is?
My great-grandfather was actually a hockey player in the Negro Leagues in Winnipeg. The Winnipeg Black Guys.
Wait a second. There was a Negro... I mean... Shit. Axel, I am so sorry. I feel awful.
He's making this up, man.
Of course.
You're fucking with me.
I can do better. I will be better. Here's your chance for you to do better. This place is about to be robbed.
Hold on, somebody's robbing the arena?
He's been working with the 7 Mile crew that killed that jeweler down in Berkeley.
Didn't LT take you off that crew?
Yeah, he did. And if he knew I was still following Junior, he'd probably shit-can my ass. That's why, luckily, we came to the game and you discovered Junior was there and you decided that we should take him down.
What you robbing? Man, fuck you, Foley. I went straight.
Hey, where's my gig? Coach want to put me in the third period.
That's the Axel left theme
Yeah.
song.
But let me tell you something. I am a 5-time recipient of the Stanley Cup, and I don't appreciate no motherfucker putting no guns in my face.
Get my goalie pad.
Joe! Grab the stuff!
Come on.
God, you know, most guys your age are starting to slow down.
This is how I relax. Are you not relaxed right now? Hey! At a power invested in me by the great state of Michigan, I hereby commandeer this vehicle.
Man, fuck you. It's not a real thing.
It absolutely is a real thing.
You know what? You're right. Yes, this is Detective Mike Woody, and I am with my partner, and we are in pursuit.
L15, verify. You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we in a goddamn snowplow. What's the fucking problem?
Let me guess. Foley.
Did you say Foley?
Man, I didn't even recognize him.
Woody, let me talk to the Motor City shit magnet.
Talk to you.
He's a hell of a detective.
No offense, but Detective Woody hasn't solved a goddamn crime in 5 years.
He's finally coming into his own, Jeffrey.
There.
5 years and not solved a crime? Probably be fired. Because not every case is like an unsolved murder. Some are just, you know, snatch and grabs. Oh my gosh.
A lot of blind spots in the snowplow.
I changed my mind. I don't want a promotion.
It's too late.
Dude, for one guy.
He's caused hundreds and thousands of dollars in damage so far.
The hell is wrong with y'all? Oh, shit. Look at this shit. What are we going to tell the chief?
We? This is your case, Mike. Shit, I was just trying to watch some hockey.
I feel he's a lot more calmer now.
Jeff,
Right.
45 minutes. The police commissioner just screamed at me for 45 minutes straight. They don't want swashbucklers out there anymore. They want social workers. Used to be, you just get yelled at, but now they'll take away your shield.
and you'll get it back just like you always do. That's why I love you, Jeffrey.
I just turned in my papers. My remaining years, however many there are, I just like to spend them with my family, you know, spend a little time with my grandkids.
You don't even like your grandkids.
I love my grandkids.
Didn't you just the other day tell me that your grandchild...
One of them I have a little bit of an issue with. We are working through it.
You called him a sociopath.
When was the last time you spoke to Jane? Hey, I'm gonna miss this.
Hey, wait a minute. This isn't just some arbitrary day that you picked to retire. You're falling on your sword to cover my ass.
End of the day, all this is just a job. Talk to your daughter.
Is that her?
Must be.
Yep.
Sam Enriquez, Jane Saunders. I'm a
Yeah.
lawyer. A friend of mine said you might have been set up. Let's start with how you wound up next to a dead cop. Murder weapon in your lap, trunk full of cocaine.
We're headed to the drop. Copeland, undercover cop, whatever, he's driving. He spots a black SUV tailing us. Tries to call somebody, but his phone wouldn't work. Said they were jamming his phone. Then a black SUV pulls up alongside us, points a gun at the window.
And the masked man shoots Copeland.
I steer us into their SUV, but I lost control and I hit a pole. Next thing I know, I wake up with the gun in my lap next to his dead body.
The defense will be submitting a motion to subpoena Lieutenant Copeland's financial records as we believe he was involved in potential criminal activity,
Your Honor,
including...
The people were under the impression we were here to discuss a motion for substitution of counsel, not to entertain the defense's half-baked theory
And
on
of course, we will be happy to disclose all relevant documents to the prosecution.
Someone's gonna go after her. That's
That's
why
what
he goes
Axel's
back to
gonna
Beverly
come.
Hills.
All right.
Hey! What the...
Is she gonna die?
Drop the Enriquez case, counselor.
She's hooked to the truck, so she's not gonna
Yeah.
die.
Holy crap. Oh, I
Judge
could already tell from
Reinhold.
the back. Yep.
JD.
Hi.
Rosewood. I thought you quit.
I didn't quit. I chose to leave. I know I got you into this, but you gotta drop this case. I don't want to have to tell your dad you got killed. You know what? You think you and your dad are nothing alike?
Please.
You're exactly the same.
Who the pussy cloud you think you is calling this place this time of night?
It's about Jane.
Why didn't you just start with that?
Axel, some assholes tried to scare her off the case.
He's looking like what's his name? The dude from The Wrestler.
I'll have to look it up.
So Reinhold just got caught.
Yep.
Okay, come on, get out of here. You're gonna miss your plane.
Dude, Paul Reiser and Judge Reinhold look like they aged 40 years, man. Eddie Murphy, man, he looks almost the same. They're making the same joke. The fullest explosion. It's a private.
So he became he became a PI.
What the hell is taking so goddamn long?
Who sent you up here?
Who the hell do you think?
Beck?
No, LeBron James. Yes, Beck!
Check this out. First blood.
This is you. Nah, man, that's not me. That's that actor Wesley Snipes. Who the fuck is this guy? Need a lady. Hey, need a lady. No. I have an emergency. Can you move your buggy, please? Get up!
What the hell you think you're doing? You don't get out of my car, or you gonna learn today.
I'm a police officer. What the hell you think you're doing?
What the hell you think you're doing?
Dude, wouldn't his eyes are like melted out of his face? Oh yeah.
Oh.
He's driving up into Rodeo.
Oh. Yep. I've lived in LA 37 years. I can count on one hand the number of times I've been to Rodeo Drive.
You know, this is very embarrassing. Seriously, this is your squad car?
Do they really drive those?
Beverly Hills, man. Who knows? Wouldn't surprise me.
Detective Foley. Detective Bobby Abbott.
Oh, there he is.
Chief Taggart? Pretty sure he's busy. Disturbing the peace, various shootouts, evading the police. This is from 84. Then there's one from 87. And then 94.
His 3 movies.
LAPD air support. So you went from being a big-time pilot to patrolling outdoor shopping malls.
Why were you in Rosewood's office?
Hey, bro. You can get me Taggart or you can charge me.
Oh, I'm definitely charging you. 2 counts of reckless endangerment.
This is Jane Saunders.
Jane, hey, this is your father. And before you hang up, I'm here at the Beverly Hills Police Department. I've been arrested. Hello?
I'm gonna guess their issue is something with her mom.
Right.
Listen very carefully. Maybe you didn't hear me. I
Rosewood called me last night. You get me out of here and I'll tell you everything I know.
It is extremely good to see you. Look, I know there are a lot of things we need to talk about. I'm out here because I didn't think you were safe.
This is what you want to do here?
The Taggart does want to see you for some unknown reason. Jane.
Hi.
They used to date?
Bobby, this is my dad.
Have you two had intercourse?
Chief John Taggart.
Oh, damn, I missed you, brother. Oh, sorry, Kid Grant, Axel Foley.
Hey.
Grant used to be one of us. Now he runs the Interdepartmental Narcotics Task Force.
He's got to be the dirty one.
Right.
What brings you back to 90210?
Well, I got a call from my old friend Billy.
Billy. This case has him all twisted up. Now he's got Janie involved, following his cockamamie conspiracy theories. Axel, your daughter's defending a goddamn cop killer. Your daughter claims Copeland was dirty.
Well, I'll leave you guys to it.
How have you been?
Good. Come on. Walk you out.
Okay.
He looks really bad, actually. Why this look, man? It doesn't match him.
Look, I'm sorry.
I know. It's weird.
Sort of disappeared.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe it's in Beverly Hills you've got this cop who's kind of washed out from the pilot thing and just kind of disheveled look.
Maybe.
In a town where everything's so polished.
Makes sense. He's supposed to stand out because he's like hairy. Everyone else is clean cut.
Right now, I can't think of a reason I'm even talking to you.
Some guys was ripping his office apart. And that guy just met the Honorable Captain Grant. He's the first police captain I've ever seen in $2,000 Gucci shoes. Something is up.
Copeland's car is in there.
Really? Yeah, Mary J. Remember how much you used to love that track? In Danbury, Mary J. Hey, look, I know there's some things we need to talk about.
Hey, here are the rules. No personal stuff, okay?
Is that the same car that she was in before?
Yeah, it was a red car.
12th Street Mafia vowed to execute my
Did the car
family,
even work?
so I got my family safe.
Oh.
Did the 12th Street Mafia tell you to
This,
get a
that car wasn't a convertible, right?
She's 10 times
No, it
worse
wasn't.
than 12th Street Mafia. So your client is accused of killing the cop?
He didn't do it.
So something about 12th Street Mafia threatening his family.
Some big dealer on the east side named Chelino.
Hey, you still have your gun?
No.
You don't go to the range anymore or anything?
No. And I've also forgotten how to escape a trunk, get out of handcuffs, do a front and follow, and all the other crazy cop bullshit you tried to cram into my brain.
That's going to come into play later.
Right. We've seen him do it. She's gonna do it too, right?
I'm Axel Foley, producer of the new Liam Neeson revenge thriller, Impound. Hey, wait a minute. Are you an actor? I feel like I've seen you somewhere. I knew it. I said, what have I seen you in?
Probably Jupiter Ascending. I played Sargon number 4.
Yes, Sargon number 4. Of course, you were fantastic.
Wow, thank you.
Amazing
Thank
stuff.
You so much.
Such good work.
So what's the story about?
Okay, so it's about this.
No, you were in it. You're the star. Let's hear you tell it.
Oh, you want me to tell? It's Jupiter. It's Jupiter.
Ascending?
Oh, are you kidding me? The way it ascended? That shit's...
That's my favorite scene. I love that part.
Hey, I was wondering, you think you can maybe bring the dogs in so we can go out and have a look? For research.
This is just like Detroit Impact.
Except for everything.
I've never seen an impound lot that clean.
Wait a minute. Somebody installed a surveillance camera. The SD card is missing. This must be what Rosewood was after. Hey, pull up over there and let's see who's following us. It's them. There's 2 guys from Rosewood's office.
Shit!
Good evening. May I have your member number, sir?
Yes, my member number is LAFD Fire Marshal 17484, and this is a surprise inspection.
You know what? Could I see your badge again? I'm going to go ahead and call Chief Sullivan.
You can go ahead and call Sullivan. I don't think he'd answer, though, given he just retired, by which I mean he was fired for being drunk on the job. Dorothy Harabic, Special Liaison to the Mayor's Office. How are you? Can you tell me the maximum capacity upstairs? If I were you, I'd let us go up there, take a head count, check out the fire extinguishers, and we'll be on our merry way.
On our merry way.
She's outshining him.
Right.
I owe y'all an apology, because that was not Wesley Snipes in the picture, that was me.
Sorry about that, Foley. Miss Saunders, good to see you.
So those were your guys, how about that?
It helps to have somebody outside the official chain of command. In this instance, I guess it sounds like they went slightly overboard.
Yeah, you could say they went slightly overboard since they tried to kill me.
You know, I like seeing this. The two of you together, working as a team, father and daughter, wow.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. As far as I'm concerned, it's been an absolute pleasure.
$1,000 shoes, Rolex watch. Come on now, I've seen crooked cops before, but this guy is fucking next level.
You think Grant's right, though, don't you? So I chose to become a defense attorney to piss you off?
Hey, look, we both messed this thing up, all right? Let's just call it even.
I don't think that's the right thing to say.
I believe that's
Yeah.
parental.
Should have just said sorry
Yeah.
and kept your mouth shut.
We'll talk in another 5 years. And just so you know, if you would went to therapy, the parent is always the parent. The child is always the child. We didn't mess this up. You messed this up. Goodbye.
It's like, you know how I know that? Because I went to therapy.
It's a lot slower pace than I expected.
Yeah. Hey, earlier, who was watching the video of the inside of the car when it crashed?
I think that was Rosewood.
Okay. So he
That's what
has
it
the
looked
video.
like. Hey, fellow watchers, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon. Links are in the description below. And now back to our program.
Mr. Michaels.
Please call me Red. I took that out of Rosewood's diary. I was there earlier today. They had a lot of security, even from Beverly Hills.
Where did he get that suit?
These guys are dangerous, Jane.
I've got to talk to Sam. He's not telling me something.
Why don't you let me talk to him?
Not a chance.
Why not?
Because you're not a lawyer.
But I look like a lawyer.
You look like you sell iPhone cases to teenagers at the mall.
One street kid to another, I can get him to talk.
Okay. And then you go to the airport. And I also want you out of this suit. What is this? Where did you get that?
I got this suit in Hollywood. This suit is fly. They wanted $50 for this suit. I got it for $39.99.
Did you know that there was a surveillance camera installed on Copeland's car?
Your extremely high-profile homicide turned out to be a self-solver.
I'm really sorry, sir, but can you just look at it?
It's not department issue.
Correct.
Where's the SD card?
Exactly. Your old partner broke into the impound, and then just yesterday, Axel Foley shows up there, and he's poking around. So it seems to me, sir, that things are getting a little more interesting all by themselves.
Hey, we got company again. It's your boy Bobby back there tailing us.
Not my boy.
Yeah. You're my only child, right? I've only been a father as long as you've been a daughter. We're making this up as we go along. We both are. And when you was 5, I was dad 5 years. When you was 10, when you're 20, and now you're... I don't know how old you are.
That can be the cartel.
Yeah.
Sucker.
Oh.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
Oh.
Shoot him. Nice. Oh man, look at those boots.
Dang, gold shotgun. Man, whenever I see someone using an AK, I always think of Counter-Strike.
Your birthday's March 24th and you're 32 years old.
Hey, nice shot back there. If you hadn't have done it, I was about to do it myself.
You have a hard time admitting when you need help, huh?
Oh, you're doing your concerned therapist thing?
I'm just saying, maybe that has something to do with your strained relationship with Jane.
Hey, you don't know anything about my relationship with Jane, all right? So, what about your relationship with Jane?
We don't have one. She broke it off with me. And I'm not afraid to say that. She ended it, but you want to know why?
I got a lot of ideas.
She said she couldn't date a cop.
Who were these guys?
It's a cartel kill crew out of Adelanto. A bunch of them got arrested here back in October.
Let me guess, Rosewood made the arrest.
Yeah. Case went nowhere. Charges dropped for lack of evidence.
Because the supervisor on the case was Grant.
Billy worked months on this case.
Yeah, the same guys. They should have been locked up, but they walked.
Well, we tested the dope. It was powder. Billy accused Grant of swapping out the real shit. Well, he ended up turning in his badge over it. Blamed me for not having his back.
Why don't you tell him Grant's dirty?
I trained him, for Christ's sake. He was my boot when I was still pushing a black and white.
And Billy was your partner for 30 years. And he's in fucking trouble now, Taggart. Are you part of this shit, man?
How could you even ask me that? After 4 decades of friendship? What do you want from me, Axel?
I want you to start being a cop again.
What is this shit? You're turning Beverly Hills into goddamn Ciudad Juarez.
It was an ambush. What was I supposed to do?
Seriously?
You're suspended without pay, pending an investigation on your handling of the Copeland homicide.
Yeah, I think in real life the chief would be under investigation for doing that. Because it clearly was an ambush. Right?
I know that was scary, but from my experience, Jane, that means we're getting close. Nobody else is going to help your client, and nobody else is going to find Rosewood. We're it.
That's almost true, except it's my case. I happen to have some free time on my hands now.
Suspended?
Yeah.
Let me guess, it's your first time?
Yes, it is.
Well, congratulations. I do some of my best work when I'm suspended.
All right, so I pulled a favor and found out the house was bought last August all cash. What does this have to do with Copeland's murder?
That is unclear.
No, it's not. Rosewood knew something was up with that house. You know, the house next door is for sale. I noticed that when I was casing it.
All right, so the house is available to show, appointment only.
I think I know somebody that can get us in.
Balky?
Yeah.
Please be Balky. Please be Balky. Surge, yes.
Wow.
Holy crap.
This cannot be Jane.
That's Jane.
Do you even remember me?
You're impossible to forget, Sam. And this is Bobby.
Detective Abbott.
Oh, is what?
Detective Abbott.
Habat?
He looks the same too, man.
I know.
I feel the chemistry.
You feel what?
The chemistry between the two.
The chemistry?
Like and the magnetism.
The chemistry.
How long have you been together?
Oh, no. We're not together.
Anymore.
Those two look so cute together, so hot. They're like 2 little titty monkeys.
Like 2 little what?
Titty monkeys.
Titty monkey.
They're made for life.
Maybe you should come up with some other shit that titty monkeys. You can't be calling black folks monkeys. Even with that accent, you get fucked up.
With that accent, you get fucked.
These are my clients that I told you about, the absolutely astounding couple.
You know, just trying to find the perfect place for my girl and her little man.
Okay, so we have 8 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms.
How many bathrooms you say?
10.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I cannot. It's important because when you have parties, then you have a place to have sex.
Are you gonna buy the house?
Yeah, this house isn't going to work for us. No, we're not going to buy the house. It's actually horrible.
We got a problem. Foley was just at the house.
So what happened to
Yeah, man.
Rosewood?
You think he's gone? Nah, dude.
No.
You guys was telling the truth.
But by now, Grant knows that we was at the mansion and that car's been moved already.
Grant wasn't my target. I'm not chasing a killer. I was chasing reasonable doubt in Sam's case, which I have.
Well, what about Sam's uncle? What's that guy's name? What's it? Chelino?
This is about you.
Hey, you pushed me away.
And you always gave up. You didn't fight. I am your daughter. The only thing you've ever fought for is your job.
Who plays Chelina?
I don't remember any other names.
I think it's healthy to be a little bit nervous walking into a bar full of guns.
Danny Trejo. Surprise cameo. Luis Guzman.
No freaking way, dude. I was just about to say Luis Guzman.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't remember his name.
He's awesome, man.
He is, dude. After you said Danny Trejo, I was like, well, maybe the guy from Waiting. And I was like, what's his name? And they showed it.
So rather than going serious, they went comedy.
You know what every performer needs? What? To feel appreciated. No.
Bravo! Chelino! Chelino! Oh my God! Hey, you really want to fuck with me, man?
We're here because we know your nephew, Sam, is being set up.
The Beverly Hills lawyer is your daughter?
Yeah, and they nearly killed her. That's why I want Grant.
Grant is the top dog, Poppy. He got 30 cops working with him. I'm layered and I'm complex.
All right, relax. We can see that you're layered, like a beautiful onion.
The onion thing is from Shrek.
Hey, why did Grant kill Copeland?
You were gonna go clean.
We got to get to the port.
Yeah, if I were you, I would hurry because the last shipment's going out tonight because there's a lot of heat.
I feel like they could have done so much more with Guzman.
Right.
Officer Abbott, this is not good. I'm disappointed in you, Axel. You're supposed to be fighting the war on drugs, not participating. We're way more alike than you may realize. Hey, you ever been shot in the line of duty? Asshole, almost broke my fibula. I thought I was never gonna walk again. And you know what I got for that? Pat on the back and a ribbon.
I didn't get no ribbon when I got shot. What kind of ribbon was it?
Oh, He's like, what is this, a movie? Oh, nice.
Tricked
in. Watch too many movies.
Where is it? Was he under the table?
I don't know. Hiding behind the door?
Detective Abbott. You're just gonna wait for the elevator. Shit. What?
Have him fly a helicopter?
All right.
Because this is on the roof. No, we cannot do this. I can't do this. This is a bad idea.
He got some sort of trauma. Did he crash? Is that why he's traumatized?
This shit's supposed to be like riding a bike. You're supposed to get right in there and know how to do this shit. What? Hey, you look nervous. I am nervous. Well, why are you so damn nervous? I crashed a fucking helicopter, okay? Got my head. I haven't flown since. That's why I left LAPD. You fucking crashed the helicopter, and I'm just finding out about that shit now.
That's crazy. This is downtown LA.
That's a pretty good pilot, though.
The one pretending to be a bad pilot who's actually flying is a really good pilot.
Yeah, I mean, the way he's just controlling it.
I'm seriously about to pass out right now. No. Shoot you in your big helicopter. Shoot you. I'm gonna shoot myself because I ain't dying in no helicopter crash. Jesus Christ. Shit, he hit us. He shot my rotor off. You have another one? Hey, excuse me!
Oh, Shooter McGavin?
This is private
No,
property.
is it?
You got a little problem back here. Somebody's still trapped in a helicopter.
I'd love to help you guys.
Oh,
Seriously, I would,
crap.
But, listen, you put me in a pretty tight place here, legally speaking, so. Hey, Davis, come here. Come on.
Davis, save us.
Come on.
Help us, Davis. There's an old lady in there, stuck in a helicopter. Under the back.
Take his cart.
Hey, come on. What are you doing?
Cameo
No
by Shooter
way.
McGavin on the golf course, man.
Oh, gosh, dude.
That's hilarious.
Billy was right about him all along. I should have listened to him. Your dad hasn't checked in with you, has he?
Just call me back. I promise I'll answer.
You're gonna snatch her up.
She's gonna, yeah, I was just gonna say, they're gonna come by and kidnap her here, or they're gonna follow her.
drive. Yo.
So they transfer the drugs and statues.
I know Rush Hour 2, they had drugs, money inside statues. Counterfeit money. Oh, we finally see him again.
I'll tell you where the SD card is.
Go fuck yourselves.
They're almost done loading the rest of the dope onto the last truck.
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
Oh.
Why'd that suddenly blow up?
My Rambo knife. In my office.
Jane.
Hello, Axel.
Grant?
Hey, why don't you do me a big, fat, chubby favor and bring me that SD card and that truck before I do something that I might regret?
Where is she?
We're at the Sunset Point warehouse on Alameda. You have 1 hour.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Foley? Please tell me you didn't get arrested again.
Twice, but I broke out. I need to confirm where she is.
Okay, 738 Beverly Crest.
That motherfucker's lying. She's at that mansion.
We're gonna need some backup.
We're fugitives driving a truck full of cocaine. I don't think it's a good idea to call for backup.
Yeah. You get all the cops to follow you.
Right.
Ooh.
This is like a GTA getting like a 5 or 6 stars.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
What's the plan, Captain? You know what my biggest issue was with my father? His maniacal focus drove me insane. He was relentless. Ironically, that's your biggest issue right now.
He's gonna drive the truck into the house? Come on.
Kevin Bacon plays a good bad guy, huh?
He really does.
Wasn't he a bad guy in what's that movie with Nev Campbell and Denise Richards?
Wild Things.
Yeah, he was the bad guy in that movie, right?
I think so. Yes, I knew it. Drive it into the house.
Oh, come on, you cocksucker!
Oh.
Drop your weapons! Jesus Christ, some things never change.
He did that in the first one.
Your prediction was correct.
What? Without looking.
He had wall hack.
You put your gun down.
Okay.
You're not a cop. You're a criminal.
Yep. Shoot him.
Oof.
That's a shoulder.
You're gonna be okay.
Come here. No. Okay, enough.
It's only been a few days, and while we're seeing signs of improvement, he's gonna be in here for a while.
I thought like his like estranged wife was gonna show up, but did she like die in one of the movies? Like in one of the sequels?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Can I get a medium well burger and some fries and a vanilla shake?
Thought I'd find you here.
You were right when you said that the parent's always a parent and the child's always a child. I really messed that up.
Let's get you back, Dad.
Okay, cool, Dad. I like it. I loved it. You know, if I didn't get shot, we wouldn't be
You
walking
hear the
across the street
background?
together right now.
Just promise not to leave again.
Sarge, can I ask you something personal?
Sarge?
No.
Hey!
Oh.
Banana in the tailpipe again?
Hey, look, man, I just want to go get a steak. I'm starving. No, what do you mean no? I just eaten this hospital food for a week and I need some real food.
No way.
Don't do it, Billy.
Sarge, we both know I'm gonna do it.
Oh, fuck it. Let's get a porterhouse.
We're
Not
talking.
getting any younger, you know.
This is gonna be fantastic. Trust me.
Still frame ending. So, Beverly Hills Cop 4, otherwise known as Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I don't know. Let's hear your thoughts. I'm still trying to piece
Okay.
it together.
Yeah, me too, kind of, but okay. So, here, I'll go. So, movie definitely had its funny moments.
Yeah?
Right? And it's an Eddie Murphy movie. Yes, it's going to have it. It was definitely a much slower pace from what I remember with the original Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Right. It one thing I kind of noticed is the last the two, not a sequel obviously, but the two continuation movies he did, Coming to America and Beverly Hills Cop, they're both involving children, right? In Coming to America, it has something to do about finding his son in New York, right?
Okay.
An unknown son he had.
Uh-huh.
And this one's about his daughter.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm really trying to put it together, but yes, there was funny bits in it. There was, it was great to see a lot of the old faces from the original movie.
Right.
Balky, you got Judge Reinhold.
Uh-huh.
I can never remember his name, but Captain Taggart.
Uh-huh.
But and some of the cameos, right? I mean, Shooter McGavin, that was a great little cameo. But overall, the movie didn't really feel like it didn't get me excited like the other ones did.
Yeah.
Didn't have that same exciting feel to it. It felt almost like a family police drama kind of movie.
Yeah.
With some action thrown in. I guess I'm still trying to process it, but yeah, it wasn't what I was. It wasn't what I was fully hoping for.
Uh-huh.
I'll say that much.
Right. I think the plot to this movie felt like so many other kind of cop and child relationship movies. Almost reminded me of like one of the Lethal Weapon movies where I think like Danny Glover's daughter was dating like Chris Rock or something, right?
Yes, that was Lethal Weapon 4, I believe.
Right. And I think a lot of the kind of dynamics that were happening, it was like it felt similar here. I think if this wasn't like a sequel to Beverly Hills Cop, I feel like this would just be a really bad cop movie. Right? But because we have the nostalgia attached to it, we have Eddie Murphy and all these cameos hitting at the right places and stuff. I feel like in a way like it kind of it was like entertaining in that way, but as like a detective story and all those things, I think there's like I mean, we predicted almost every part of it, right? Because it wasn't anything new or exciting, or they weren't trying to do anything like like I mean, it was the standard detective movie, and I think had it not been a sequel to Beverly Hills Cop, I don't think there would be any interest in it at all, to be honest.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say it at one point during the movie, but I figured I'd wait till the end. Just like you said, right? There wasn't any real big surprise.
Right.
There wasn't any big twist or leaving us guessing. It was just, okay, this is gonna be the bad guy.
Right.
This is what they're gonna do, and this is how. So, I don't think they were planning for it to be anything like that, right?
Right.
It didn't seem like they were trying to even do that.
At one point,
overall,
I'm sorry. At one point,
No.
I thought they were gonna shock us all by making Taggart an actual bad guy, and I was gonna be like, dude, they went for it, they went there or
Yeah.
whatever, but it didn't turn out that way. And I'm kind of glad they didn't do that because it would totally ruin his character. But I feel like at least that would have been something different from what we would have expected, like.
Yes, you're right. I mean, I would have felt bad if
Right.
Taggart became the bad guy.
Right.
But that's because of the nostalgia factor. It
Right.
would have at least just kind of done a little bit of that mind melding, mind bending
Right.
kind of feeling.
Right.
We're like, wow, I can't believe this happened.
Yeah. But everything got resolved in the like the nicest, tidiest package, and there was just, I mean, you just saw it coming from the very beginning, like all of it,
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not a lot of notes here, really. Just main thing I wrote down that it just felt more calm, more toned down. I mean, obviously, yes, Eddie Murphy is older.
Right.
I mean, he did Beverly Hills Cop when he was in his early 20s.
20s, yeah.
Years,
It was like
40
22
years
or
later.
something.
Yeah. So he's in his 60s.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's calmed down. He's not the same hyperactive
Right.
kind of person. But
Right.
the pace of the movie itself just felt a lot more toned down.
Right. Yeah.
Just a lot slower and kind of moving at a gentler pace.
But I mean, some of the set pieces, and action sequences were pretty, like, it was pretty entertaining. I chuckled a lot, like, throughout the movie and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the action wasn't like that bad, like the shootouts and stuff were, it's like fun, but it just, I don't know, man. Overall, like, it just wasn't.
Maybe it's just because we had a bit too much expectation from it.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I feel like that's probably what it is. At least on my end, I tried not to, but it's really hard to when it's a movie you remember at least the feelings you got from it back when you
Right.
first watched it, right?
Right.
So,
It'd be interesting. I'm sorry.
Man. No, go ahead.
What would be interesting is to like watch the original Beverly Hills Cop, and maybe it's like it's different from what we remember. Maybe that's what it is.
Could be. I just remember there's like it felt more high energy.
Right.
And here a lot of the chuckles that I got from me was more of just kind of that sarcasm they're throwing with each other.
Right.
Right. Rather than just like the straight Eddie Murphy style jokes that he used to do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think they definitely played up a lot on like the nostalgia factor for a lot of the laughs and things like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get down to business and let's go to our rating and then the tomato meter and what the budget would be for this.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So I'll start with the rating. So first of all, or not first of all, just overall, to me, I feel like it obviously had the nostalgia factor in it, seeing the old crew. I did get some laughs out of it, but overall, to me, this would be falling more towards a 2-star level for me. Right, one of those were like, maybe I'd give it another shot later down the line. I'd maybe watch it again. It's not something that I would probably contact my friends in the U.S. and go, hey, you've got to check out this movie. You got to watch it, right? Beverly Hills Cop. Remember how great it was? You got to watch this one. It'll be... It's like you said, if you didn't grow up on this, you might think this is just a pretty bad cop movie.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, I mean, to me, I would say... And again, for us, a 2 isn't like a failing grade. It's not like a horrible grade. It just means that it's not something I'm gonna just straight up recommend to everybody. And it's something that I may or just may never watch again, or or I may give it another shot later in the future. But wasn't anything that was outstanding and stood out to me. So 2 stars for me.
Okay, yeah. I get, me too. 2 stars. Um, I don't think it's yeah, it's not a movie that I probably would watch again. I might, but most likely I would pass, given the opportunity to watch this again. Um, I'm glad I watched it because it satisfied that curiosity.
Yes.
But yeah, but I don't think like there was anything that kind of that felt like fresh or new. I mean, I think you could have taken like his character and I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen 2 or 3, so I don't know if they kind of follow that same formula or if they actually try to go somewhere different with it. But here it seemed like a poor rehash of the original,
Yeah.
and yeah, it makes me sad. Yeah, I mean, Eddie Murphy was one of my guys, man.
Oh,
I would,
I
yeah, I mean, I
love
would
those
watch.
old movies, right?
Yeah, I feel like for like 20 years or something, he could not miss, man.
Yeah.
I would watch
Right?
anything with that dude in it.
Trading
Yeah,
Places, Coming to America, Beverly Hills Cop.
right.
Um,
Yeah. Even like
uh,
Life and Nutty
yeah,
Professor and all yeah, like
exactly.
everything. Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
were just fantastic.
yeah,
And his stand up Raw and
right.
and what was the other one? Delusional? Was it?
No, Delirious.
No. Delirious.
Delirious.
There we go. Delirious.
Yeah.
He was just yeah, he was I mean he still is fantastic, but
Right.
the overall with this movie, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of like my childhood heroes, man. He was like one of like the big stars for me. Like the stuff he did with like Saturday Night Live, everything. Seeing him here,
Those
and he had some funny ass, like
Mr.
I think like,
Robinson's Neighborhood.
oh man, yeah. There's so many, dude. Like when he did the Joe Piscopo, like the Stevie
Joe
Wonder. Anyway,
Piscopo.
like when Joe Piscopo is Sinatra, yeah. So there's yeah, and so I think like maybe if it wasn't for Eddie Murphy, this might even be a 1, man. you
Oh,
know?
I would definitely say it would probably be a 1 for me if
Uh-huh.
it wasn't for the old cast.
Right. Yeah, like the nostalgia factor gave it an extra star for both of us, and that's hilarious, And you know what? That's probably why Hollywood constantly regurgitates and remakes and does all that because they know people are gonna come into it, they're gonna want to see it, and the nostalgia factor is gonna make us like it a little bit more than we would if it wasn't there, right?
Yeah,
And
it could
so it makes
be.
yeah, it makes sense for them to do it. We figured it out, man. Right? We added a star because of the nostalgia factor. That's crazy, right?
Well, I mean, not just a star, but there were
uh,
some funny moments in it.
yeah, for sure.
So, that's why I at least like I said, it's falling into that 2 range. So
Right.
normally it would be like a 2.5 maybe, right between that. Might not give it, maybe give it another shot to. Yeah, it was a good movie, but since we're not doing any half scales, it's just I
Right.
just broke it down to 2.
Right. Okay. No.
Yeah, I wish they ended it with the banana in the tailpipe joke though.
Right. Yeah. Huh? I don't know,
Ah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on to the tomato meter then.
Okay. I think this is okay. I think if the majority of critics are like our age or appreciated like the movie, I think it's gonna be kind of low. I think it's gonna be like for critics, I think it's gonna be like I don't know, like 75.
75.
Yeah, and I think for
And the audience?
audiences, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little bit higher because I think the nostalgia factor is gonna kick in for older people, and I think for younger people, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say like 79. 79.
Okay. I'm going lower. I'm thinking
Ooh.
tomato meter. I'm thinking
Uh-huh.
65.
Whoa, for critics, okay.
For critics. And
Uh-huh.
audience score, I'll say this much. Like,
Uh-huh.
my other friends that I know that they love watching movies. They watch movies all the
Uh-huh.
time, right?
Right.
They probably would feel the same way I do about this.
Okay.
Even though the nostalgia factor is there, overall the movie just didn't really hit. So for audience score, I'm gonna take the risk and I'm gonna say 69.
Okay. You know, after hearing what you said, I feel like you're gonna be closer, man. I'm almost certain you're gonna be closer. Yeah, let's check it out.
We'll see. All right,
Mhm.
let's see
I don't
here.
I don't think we've watched a movie so far that was a Rotten Tomato. I think everything we've seen has been certified fresh. Even if it was like in the 70s, like we haven't seen anything we've never watched together. Even Renfield wasn't rotten, right? It was still like fresh. Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. This might yeah, you're right. This might be the first rotten movie we watched. What is
All
it?
right, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, Rotten
Uh-huh.
Tomatoes,
Uh-huh.
tomato meter. Whoa, 66.
Wow, okay.
Audience meter, 79. You got it on the dot.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow. So it's still, yeah. So I mean, almost 80% of the audience is still loved it.
And
Yeah.
for Netflix movies, how do we estimate like the box office?
There would be
How
no
did that work?
box office. It would be just like Prey, where we
Oh,
just
okay.
do
Just the budget?
the budget.
Okay. I can't remember what the budget for Prey was because I feel like this is gonna be a similar. Was it 75? I'm gonna guess 77 million for budget.
77 million.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I mean, did the whole helicopter scene in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Right? Crash it into a golf course. All those luxury, supercars and stuff they pulled in through there. The house, at least a facade they built to run the truck through. All the cars damaged. Right. Prey was out in the. I mean, besides the CGI, it was out in the wilderness.
That's true. You're right.
I'll take a leap and say 85.
Okay.
No. Oh, no.
Wait, was Prey 85 or was it 75?
I don't remember, and I'm not looking right now because I don't want that to deter me.
Yeah, but I think,
dude, is 85 too high? You know what?
I think
I'm going lower. I'm gonna go 65. Yeah. Well, you win because you're closest.
Why? What is it?
Guess. Take a guess. You're closest, so you know it's higher than 60. It's either gonna be closer to your 70 or it's gonna be higher than that. What do you think?
Right.
I'll tell you
I
it's
guess-
higher than your number.
I guess 77. 70. It is higher. Whoa. 90 million.
Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, reportedly has $150 million budget.
Wow.
Making it one of Netflix's most expensive movies.
Wow. I mean, I knew it was big budget for Netflix, but that seems crazy. Like, where did they put that money?
I guess, like I said, crashing things and destroying all those cars and house and
It's probably
helicopter.
paying for all the locations, man. Shooting
Yeah.
in front of the Beverly Hills police station, going into rodeo and stuff. Maybe it's
blocking
location
traffic
fees,
in Beverly
right.
Hills. I didn't even consider that.
Yeah, helicopter through downtown, man. That's pretty crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, but man, 150 mil. I'm like blown away, man. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's basically double what you guessed.
Wow. That's
Damn it.
I feel like I don't even deserve that, man. But I'll take
Now
it.
I'm further behind. In 6.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I am shocked too. I didn't think it was gonna go over like I definitely didn't think it was gonna go over 100.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I just Googled it. Something on the side. I was saying that Judge Reinhold reminds me of another actor, the guy from Wrestlers, Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke, that's a
Yeah,
name.
he has that look now of Mickey Rourke. Anyway, dude, but
Oh
wow,
my
150
goodness.
million. I'm seriously like shocked, dude.
All right, so
Mm.
you hit 10 points, so let's call it an end there, and we'll start over. But
All
you
right, cool,
won
cool.
this one, so
Uh-huh.
what do you get?
Oh yeah, what were we saying we're gonna get as a reward for this?
We didn't agree on anything yet.
We didn't. I think it was like I don't know. Let's just call this practice. Let's call this practice. I don't feel like I deserve this win because like especially for something like this where I guessed it was like 75 million and I was off by like, half, that's crazy, dude. But let's call this practice and the next to 10 we'll come up with something like a prize, a better prize, all right?
All right, I'm fine with
Goals. All right. Yeah.
that. All right. Well, everyone again joining us on YouTube, thank you very much. Please hit the like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts about this movie too. All right. Have you seen the previous 3? What are your thoughts on them? And does this give you, if you were around when the first Beverly Hills Cop movie was out, does this give you that feeling of nostalgia also? Were you happy with what it brought? Obviously, it got almost an 80% audience score, so people did like it. People really liked it. The two of us, it just didn't hit that well, so I'm curious as to how it was for all of you. Everyone watching us on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. We give a shout out to our Patreon supporter, Soundbeam. Thank you very much. And we'll see you again next time here. Bye.
Thank you.